It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: 3 killed, 1 injured as Headsman launched French attack on Plateau community. During the attack, it was said that they killed a man and his children, while another resident reportedly sustained serious injuries from gunshots. The many residents of Ikendonro village in the Mayhem district of Basa local government area of Plateau state have been thrown into a mourning mood. This is because residents have yet witnessed another sorrowful day as suspected Fulani herdsmen on Thursday invaded the village and unleashed terror on it. The spokesperson of the Mayhem Youth Development Association, Nuhu Bitros Nga, also told Sarah reporters that the attack happened at 8 a.m. when the family members were planning to go to farm. He identified the dead victims as Amos David, 42 years, Reuben Sunday, 28, and Abednego Amos, aged 8 years, while 12-year-old Ima Amos was injured by gunshots. Ima Amos had been rushed to a nearby hospital where he is currently undergoing treatment. It was learned that Inkedoro village has been deserted due to an attack which led to the death of over 29 people in 2017, while the entire village was razed down. The larger number of inhabitants of the village therefore abandoned the area to seek refuge in some parts of the Rigwe land. And this is the news that 3 were killed and 1 injured as the herdsman has attacked the community of Miango district of Basa local government area of Plateau state and thereby threw them into mourning mode. This was after it was said that some herdsmen actually invaded the particular farmland and a whole lot of their cows were arrested. The people living in the southeastern part of the country must totally ignore this command as it has no basis in Nigeria legal system, Rashid wrote. The recent sit-at-home order imposed by the proscribed organization has resulted in significant losses to the people, which include disruption of businesses, trades, and other economic activities. This recent instruction may lead to more hardship and anxiety and uneasiness among the people. Beef is an important food ingredient, and this comes from cow, and these cows are always transported from the northern region of the country for various reasons. The act of transportation from north to south improves the rates of revenue generation to the government, thereby promoting the economic growth and development of the southeastern part of the country. If such developmental activity is stopped, many innocent families will be affected. Violence is never an option to earn recognition from the government. The National Assembly is the institution recognized by the law to deliberate on issues regarding secession, restructuring of the political system, and many more. That is why the Mieti Allah Kautaho has actually said that despite the fact that the elders have been sent away from some parts of the southern eastern region, there are still chaos and mayhem going on within the place. And this is to say that they are not involved in any of these cases. Spokesman for the group, Saleh Al-Hazan, said it only shows that Fulani elders were never the problem. He noted that there was no more open grazing in the most part of the southeast. According to him, what goes on in the region is largely cattle trading, and the cows being sold mostly belong to Igbo traders. Al-Hazan said that nonsense you see in the southeast is a manifestation of their frustration. They will continue burning their cities, killing themselves. Now that the herders are not there, they are still killing themselves. Sometimes they wear Fulani attire to continue to commit heinous crime. Now that the herders are not there, are they having peace in the east? Al-Hazan added that the constant sit-at-home orders given by the indigenous people of Biafra, which are being violently enforced, have led to the loss of cattle, hence the exit of Mieti Allah of elders. Those Biafrans are shooting and killing their animals. Those making noise in the media are cattle traders. They will not go anywhere. The cows you see there now belongs to the Igbo, he stated. The Mieti Allah spokesman said that the group would not obey the anti-open grazing law being passed in most parts of the south because open grazing is their way of life. Al-Hazan reports that Dr. Chike Akunyili, the widower of the late Dora Akunyili, a former information minister, was not murdered by herdsmen. saying that he argued that the blanket ban on open grazing in the South was connected to the 2023 elections, and it was a ploy by the Southern governors to force their northern counterparts to negotiate for presidency amidst the raging debate on zoning, where he said that the death of Akunyili should not be misconstrued to be that from the elders for the headsmen. On behalf of the police commissioner, Tony Olofu, the gunmen seemed to have lost every iota of human conscience and sensibility. The police statement said that at about 5 p.m. around the Unkpo roundabout and without any provocation, some gunmen attacked and shot a police inspector attached to a very important personality, VIP. At Afo Unkpo Junction, 3 unidentified bodies were recovered. A burnt Toyota Hilux and vandalized Toyota Oma bus were also seen at that crime scene. The lifeless body were taken to the hospital, and regrettably, one of the bodies was identified as Dr. Akunyili Ikenga said in the statement. He said that bandits also beheaded a yet-to-be-identified man, thereafter fled the scene of the crime after committing this barbaric act. Therefore, Cyril Akunyili, who is the brother of the husband to the late Dora Akunyili, the Director General of the NAFDAC as at then, has actually brought down that same post of questioning the indigenous people of Biafra on why they had killed his senior brother, Dr. John Chike Akunyili. And when asked why he did this, he said that it was left for the police to do their proper investigations and before he can actually conclude, saying that he cannot accuse anyone yet. Dr. Akunyili was returning from a trip to Onitsha, where he had gone to obtain a posthumous award of excellence for his late wife when he ran into the hoodlums at Unkpo and was shot and killed. The hoodlums, it was gathered, were chanting, "No election in Anambra in November." The state police public relations officer, Ikenga Tochukwu, could not confirm the reports, noting that he had yet to get the details of the incident. And the correspondent of the Punch reports that the Agulu community, where Akunyili hailed from, is mourning, adding that, however, that nobody is ready to talk to the press. A former vice president of Agulu community, who is also a retired information officer with the Federal Ministry of Information, confirmed the incident to the correspondent of the Punch on telephone, but asked for publications to be delayed without giving reasons. The Anambra State Commissioner for Information also confirmed the incident, but asked to be given time to obtain clearance to discuss the issue. Thanks for listening. That is the news.